Good afternoon, everybody. It's Josh here from Lookin for Games. It is Friday, December 10th, 2021, and it's time for this week's weekly update. Jumping into the schedule this week, because of the board game convention PAX Unplugged, which is taking place here in Philadelphia, we will not have any featured game for Miniature Melee, which means it is a miniature melee free-for-all. Please bring down your miniature games, jump in our Discord server, and talk about the games that you want to see. We've got some stuff coming up in the upcoming weeks that's going to be very exciting, including the conclusion of our Marvel Crisis Protocol narrative league that we've been running. We've got some other things that we'll talk about later on this week. Also on Sunday, kick off our next slate schedule of Looking for Adventure. On Sunday, DM Dave is going to be running Gnoll Hunt. The Kingdom of Esther is recovering from a civil war and are being invaded by gnolls. Can you find the source of the gnolls and remove them from the land? And then on Thursday, DM Steve is going to be starting his new story arc, Giants in Oakenfor. So looking forward to seeing how that all pans out. On Wednesday for game night. Now this week we tried to discover the secret betrayers that were sabotaging our ship in Unfathomable. Next week we're going to see if we can all be on the same wavelength. This 2 to 12 player team-based game, the object of the game where you can score points and figure out if you can figure out what your teammates are thinking. This is a cool little party game from Palm Court Games, and we're going to have that for our featured game. Of course, if for whatever reason we fill all 12 slots or you're just not interested in this type of game, we are also going to have Unfathomable available on table number 2. We've been getting quite a turnout for Wednesdays, so it's very exciting to see folks making it back out to check out our board games and some of the other things that we have going on Wednesday night. As I mentioned last week, our holiday store hours are now posted. And you can see that Clark Griswold is very, very upset with the upcoming schedule. So the 24th, we're going to be open from 11 to 4, so reduced hours that day. That's a Friday. Of course, we'll be closed on Christmas Day, the 25th. On the 31st, which is the day of our rolling into 2022, we're only going to be open from the time of the party on. So it's going to take a little bit of time to prepare and rest up and all of those fun things. And then we'll be closed, of course, on New Year's Day, and then back at it on the 2nd of January. So hopefully you can get all of your holiday shopping done and all of the events and things that you want to get, including our Looking for Games gift certificates that we have available between now and then, because we're going to basically use the holiday schedule, the way it falls on a weekend, to take a little bit of a break. So hopefully we'll get a break. You'll get a little bit of a break, hang out with family and that sort of thing. And then we'll be back in action after the first of the year. Next week, we've got Saturday, Magic at LFG will be running a Pioneer tournament, so that'll be back in action. Tomorrow, of course, there is no event for Magic because we will most everybody is going to be down playing Magic at PAX Unplugged. So very happy to say that we will be able to make it down there on Sunday. Kim and I are going to be down there Sunday afternoon. We'll be wearing our LFG gear, so if you guys spot us and want to say hi, please feel free to come around and say hello to us, because we'll be wandering the floor and checking out all the great things that they have at PAX Unplugged this year. Of course, Painting with a Purpose, we are in the middle of the session right now. We are going to start taking those in starting on Monday/Tuesday. Monday, if you can't make it in on Tuesday and you want to drop it off, we're going to have our lockers available for you to drop them off into the lockers, and they'll be secure there. Otherwise, of course, our regular schedule on Tuesday, you're welcome to drop them off then. The tremendous Fairy and Kraken towers that have been provided to us from Fate's End, and looking forward to seeing how those all turn out. And of course, I don't have a specific update, but I will tell you that our donations are off of the hook for this particular session, and we have far exceeded any of our goals and expectations for 2021. So we're very thankful to everyone that has helped us with this tremendous charity that we feel very strongly about. And so that's Painting with a Purpose, and we'll start collecting those up starting next week. Got a whole mess of stuff new in stock from Games Workshop, starting with the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Battleforce boxes. Now, we've got boxes for the Lumineth Realm Lords, the Hedon Knights of Slaanesh, the Osiarch Bone Reapers, and the Soulblight Gravelords. These are some tremendous looking sculpts for this game, Age of Sigmar. And we've got, of course, we've always got limited quantities, but we have a little bit of everything. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get the 40K Battleforce boxes in here for too long as well. But those are available starting tomorrow. Available today, also from Games Workshop, this tremendous little skirmish game, WARCRY, and this is the new box set, Red Harvest, and it introduces 2 new war bands, including what I believe are a clan of spider people. So some very, very cool stuff, some very beautiful sculpts, and this is a great little skirmish game from Games Workshop. WARCRY Red Harvest box set available in stock now. Also available today from the Warhammer commemorative series is the Red GOBBO and BOUNCA. This is the holiday commemorative edition. We've got a few of these left in stock. We've also got some codexes that have come in, including the codex for the Grey Knights. We've also got the Warzone Octarius book back in stock, so that's available as well in our little library section here at the store. In the queue this week, of course, as I mentioned, 2022, roll into 2022. December 31st, starting at 7 o'clock, 6 hours of gaming, as well as refreshments and some other goodies. So we're looking forward to seeing everybody there. We've still got some spots available. So I know that procrastination is human nature, but don't procrastinate too long, folks, because we don't want you to miss out. Now, I did mention something about some things coming up in the coming weeks, and on January 9th from Corvus Belly, Jonathan from Two Raven Studios is going to be running demos on how to play the skirmish game Infinity. This is a tremendous little miniatures game. I had a chance to play the demo version, the idea that Jonathan was presenting to us, and it was really cool to see that even though it's got some very complex rules available to it, it's a fairly simple game to not only get to the table, but to be able to play. So there's some really cool miniatures, some great lore behind it. And of course, if you've been around the store in the last few weeks on Miniatures Day, you've seen all the tremendous terrain that is available for this particular game. So starting on January 9th, there's going to be an Infinity Learn to Play, and then coming in the weeks following from that, we're actually going to be doing some form of a league. Now, we're not sure if we're going to do it as an escalation or if we're going to do it as a narrative campaign, but one way or another, Infinity League is coming in January to Lookin for Games. Few things that we're looking forward to having in stock here pretty soon. Stuff from products from Star Wars Legion as well as Star Wars X-Wing. As I mentioned, the Battleforce boxes from Warhammer 40K. Marvel Crisis Protocol's got some new releases coming out very soon. The revised version of Camel Up, so Camel Up 2.0, and also from Games Workshop, a new take on Blood Bowl, Dungeon Bowl, will also be coming very soon here to Lookin for Games. Now, that's our update for this week. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. Feel free to tell others about us because, as I always say, you shouldn't be the only one to suffer. Thank you for watching and have a great day.